explore the store a little bit. I just want to show you some of my favorites here. One of my favorite sets, and then before I get back to the game, okay, and this one I thought was kind of neat. This is human heritage. I just wish it had a huge shoulder on the other side as well. Rotanga, simply because that is a fly hat. Love that hat. Ogre, this was one of my favorites right here. This is the ogre style, and that just looks very, very cool on a barbarian. Very cool. Then the only other one in here I really liked was this armor, the gnome. I thought that was cool. It's power armor, steampunk armor, lights and dials. This one I thought was pretty cool too. And all the armor here, heritage, is $12.50, and I've only got $1. Wait a second. Oh my gosh! I have 1,250 coins. I could buy it, but I won't. I'm okay for now. Alright, but anyway, that's what we got going on in the station store. I didn't look at purchasing dungeon items. I just came in and found some stuff. So what I'm going to do is, we examined a house, we went through a dungeon. I'm going to take a look at one more house. So what I'm going to do is pull up the housing leaderboards. Now my wife is pretty familiar with the leaderboards because since she does house design, she visits some of the different houses and things like that to get ideas. So do you recommend? Alright, she's got one. It's a massive home. Okay, this is one my wife did. I've watched her spend many a day putting this together, and you might look at that screenshot and say, what the heck is that? Well, let's go in and I'll show you. So here's another one my wife did, and it's number 7 on the leaderboard, so that's cool. So we'll give it a vote and boost it up a little bit. See, that's what I'm saying. If you haven't seen the beginning here, I want to come up with enough folks who want to participate in like a housing versus housing, a PvP, if you will, or where you take like the trading spaces show where you've got, like, let's say this playground and somebody else's playground, and then they go and take like a half hour to go into the other person's playground and try to make it better, and we vote on it. Half hour. She says that's not enough time. Gotta make that an effective half hour then, maybe an hour. But I want to do something with housing, like come up with our own housing decorating league. That's a serious. You feel it? You feel it? I think we can start something. Alright. So anyway, we come in here, it's got portals. This is just quick travel portals. So her friends have houses and stuff all over. They need their portals. And here's a portal. Does this take me to another spot of the island?
Yes.
Do I need to do it now? No. Here's a portal that takes me to another part of the island. But let's just run through it. Oh, so let me zoom in and... Okay, she said don't walk, it's huge, so I'm going to run through. But I'm going to go first person and take my user interface off so you get the full effect. So here, coming in, first thing I run across is she made a little playhouse. Now the original design was this is for friends, they role play, they have like some kids, so this is for the kid. Right? Isn't that for the kid? So this is, keep that in mind, this is a children's paradise, if you will. So right away they've got a little house. Look, like I had to scrunch to get in there. It's to scale, it's small. So she's put in stovetop. I don't know if that's pretend play cheese or real cheese. They're rich. Oh, she says if you eat the cheese, I probably have to have my user interface on, don't I? She says you can somehow eat the cheese. Check it out. If you eat the cheese, I have to turn my hide illusions off. Okay. She's setting this up because watch, this is going to be a treat. Where is that? The cheese turns you into a race called a Rotanga, and now the house is the right size no matter what you are. I'm thinking that's pretty awesome. I'm going to leave it. She said take the helmet off so you can see the rat face. I'm leaving it. That's bad. I like that. So now I'm the right size to play in the playhouse. Alright, that's awesome. Alright, so maintaining that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so anyway, here we've got the massive sand. Oh, look how much shorter and closer to the ground I am. Oh, it's a beach. So here you've got a changing area, and now some of these panels, they look solid, but I know some you can walk through, and I think that's the solid one. I found the empty one. So now you come in here and change. I mean, you aren't literally changing, you're role playing that you're changing. You might carry spare clothes with you and physically change, but it's all in make-believe. I can come in the water, and look, she made buoys. These were holiday decorations. She just stretched them, so now they look like, laid them on their sides, they look like water buoys, and they're floating in the water. What's that? Gulliver's Travels meet EQ2. Yep. That's exactly. Oh, look, and there's if you had the lifeguard. Alright, so we got the play. Alright, so let's come over here. Of course, what playground is not complete unless you've got the big ol' jungle gym playset thing. Complete with a pirate cannon, huge slide. Oh, if I look, I'm tiny, so I gotta look up so you can see all the stuff. There's the monkey bars, swings. What can I jump onto? Okay, let me come out here. So I can play here in the towers. I gotta figure out how to get up there so I can go down the slide. Anyway, here I am in the jungle gym. Now, see, the cool thing about this is you can have several people in here. You can have multiple people in here, right? Yeah. So if you actually had your friends, you could actually come in here and just make like you're hanging out and doing stuff. Like there's the teeter-totter, water fountain if your kids get thirsty. Even the net. I know in my youth I have seen these nets. I can't get up it though. Some of it's not interactive, but that's just the flaw. Okay, and this is the little screenshot. It's miniature golf. If you didn't realize that right away, look. She made a putt-putt miniature golf course for these kids. They are rich and spoiled. Now, the one thing they had, gotta find it though, on like the main hole, like there's a golf ball. She actually has clubs and golf balls at one of these areas. I thought she did. Oh, right here. Here's hole 1. There you go. Pick up your putter, grab a golf ball. You don't really get to interact with it, but it's just there as design element. But there you go. Hole 1, hole 2, hole 3. I mean, they're little kids, so don't expect anything elaborate. But hey, does your playground that you made an EverQuest 2 have a miniature golf course? I didn't think so. Oh, but now check this out. Well, let me show you a couple things. This is cool. Look, oh my gosh, an animated merry-go-round. Okay, they don't actually walk, but they're like alive, and she's stuck poles through the middle of them. Look at that. So that's pretty hot. So she's got a carousel. Oh, you can even sit. I didn't know she had seats here in the middle. Or ride a horse. The only thing she doesn't have is the ring pull. Reach out and grab the ring. But where would you put it? Now here's the crowning achievement right here. Check it out. Basketball, boy! Look at that. Chain, netting, backboard. I'm at the top of the key. 3-pointer, swoosh! Glowing basketballs. Hey, if you get back here far enough, it's 3 points, baby. Outside the key. If I'm up in here, then it's a free throw. Alright, anyhow, check it out. So you got basketball, merry-go-round, What's this? The treehouse. Alright, we'll check the treehouse real quick. And we'll come up here. I gotta say, when I was a kid, I always wanted a treehouse. I was a kid that did not have a treehouse. Couple seats, and it's a multi-story treehouse. And then there's no furnishing, so it's more of like a tree dock. Alright, well, you know. Okay, they're not that rich, but they're rich. How do I get down? Oops, to my death. Alright, so there's the tree house. Oh, then what's this? I don't know what this is. It's just another thing. This is not a climbing wall. Oh, the zip line down from when you get to the top. Ah, okay. So for the really cool, this is your pretend climbing wall with the little pegs and stuff that you don't really climb, but it's, you know, the idea is that that's where you would go climbing if you could. And that is the... Huh? Oh, I gotta go. Oh, I gotta go past it. Oh, there's more in the back. Okay, so here's the sandbox. Check it out. Stuff's actually buried in the sand. Okay. And I gotta come back here. Oh, look. Looks like some stages. Alright, so let's check this out. Of course, you know, I've seen movies and things where the kids want to come and put on little performances, and so they got their own stage. People can sit and be comfy, they can have a little band, and they can come up here and now, oop, oh, look, you run through it. Now you're backstage. What? Yeah, where's your backstage? I didn't think so. A little tent. I guess that's where the Bratanga sleeps. Night-night. Alright, and then here they got their costumes so they can change. They can powder themselves and put their makeup on. Scenery for inspiration. And then they come up here. They say, I know it's only mom and dad, but let's get this show going. And then they do their thing. Alright. Look at that. She had to build. Now here's the thing though. Now remember, this is the power of this. If you ever get into it, this was pretty much flat. So she had to add like the trees. She had to add the trees even. So that's the power of this editor they have for player housing. That's why I say let's make a league out of this. Let's do something with it, because these folks spend a lot of time and creativity putting this stuff together. Now granted, I'm just showing my wife stuff, so I'm biased, but there are some folks who put together very elaborate stuff, you know, and this is a very good example of what you can do. She had to build the walls, the flooring. She had to place all this stuff, size it, position it, working fireplace. So here's the... I'm not talking about Berserker now. Housing. Okay, what's the question? Oh, I need to read it because they can't hear you. As a Berserker, is it wise to have all the buffs active at the same time, or would it cause troubles? No, if you can have it active, activate it. Some kind of override, like, okay, so let's see here. We're looking at this. Distract my housing. Oh, she's turning, so you can look here. Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta show you this. Then I'll answer your question about buffs and stuff. Oh, here you go. Look, they got a little roller coaster. Alright. And now for a very special roller coaster edition. Alright, let's answer a question about the Berserker. And just pretend with me. Here we go. Whee! Roller coaster. Alright. Yes, have them. Like, for example, my Wall of Rage, I will have that on. And Impenetrable Will, okay, that one is not an ongoing. Where's my ongoings at? I want to show a good example of ones you can't have. I think it's this one. Okay, so like Unflinching Will is a defense one, and I believe this Wall of Rage is an offense one. You can't have both of these active at the same time. One cancels the other. But like I can have this one going, Let's see here.